Bro, what are you thinking picking up the trailer with a skid steer?
I don't have a jack.
Wow, that thing's heavy. What's up, you guys? Andre here with ZbWKwL Trades. I just got out of a meeting with a bunch of local business owners in the area. I'm basically just trying to network with as many people as I can, get my name out there, because I'm counting on calls to continue coming in. And doing this, you know, has helped me, and I'm hoping it will continue to help me. So that's why I'm giving up my time to network. But man, it has been slow this month so far, guys. It has been slow. Like a week ago, I was like, man, I got money, I'm chilling, you know. And I was thinking about buying a shop, maybe a shipping container, just to do something for storage on my property. And man, bills hit. I ain't trying to do any of that anymore. After you pay the bills and you're like, I'm not getting any big jobs right now lined up or anything, you're like, I'm not trying to spend everything I got, because you still need to pay your bills next month. So there's been that, but I'm headed to an estimate right now for a repeat customer that's moving. So I'm hoping they don't move far, because I really need all my repeat customers to continue to use me, because I can't afford to lose them. I'm not finding enough new customers right now. I don't know why. It could be the market, you know. People are not trying to spend money. People can do it themselves. Like, I got a call this morning about a guy needing a toilet and a refrigerator hauled away. And if he would take that to the dump, it cost him 55 bucks. I told him I could do it for 100 bucks. I told him if it's just fridge, 80 bucks, toilet included, 100. And he didn't want to do it. He said he'll wait. Maybe he'll call me down the line. He'll probably find someone cheaper, because a lot of guys are hungry. They're just going to take that fridge for free and 20 bucks for the toilet. But I can't afford to work for free, because for me, it won't make sense. I won't be able to keep up with my bills. I need a charge for junk removal. And yeah, there's that. But man, I'm hoping it picks up, because I need to get more jobs in. One job yesterday, no work, so that didn't help. I did sell a bunch of stuff, which helped. I sold like $200 worth of junk, which is nice, you know, getting some cash coming in. So I'm still making money here and there, but I need to make a little bit more per day with my bills. Let's just put it that way. All right, guys, so I just drove by the house. Looks like a pretty decent amount of trash. I had to loop around because this guy is doing some landscaping, and he put his cones like all the way out to the middle of the road. And if I park to the side, people won't be able to get through. I get it, people got to put cones out, but you also got to be respectful with how far out you stick them. But the customer moved their car, and I'm able to come over here. Her driveway is extremely tight, and if I back up in it, this is why you don't want a long trailer sometimes. Your truck's going to be sticking out in the road and blocking the road. So really the only way to get to this job is to park on the road or disconnect the trailer in her driveway, which I don't want to do because the job's not big enough. How come you're moving out there?
Traffic here sucks.
Yeah, it's been getting
Taxes
worse.
Suck.
Tell me about it, huh?
Yeah.
Everything's been turning into more sucky in this area for some reason.
Yeah, yeah. So that box there doesn't go.
This one?
Yeah.
Okay.
But that's where FedEx put it when they delivered it.
So what is it exactly that you need gone? I'm assuming this stuff in the middle?
In the middle, not the grill.
What about this fencing
That
stuff?
goes.
This goes? Any of these boxes or no? No, okay.
Clear back to the...
See, can this lady get through? Okay, perfect, she got through. All right.
Yeah, all...
What about this?
No, that stays.
That stays, okay. Let's say it looks pretty good.
Yeah.
What about these mats here, staying or going?
Yeah, they're staying.
Okay.
So, yeah, just basically in the middle. A little bit of crap.
Yeah, you got a little bit of stuff. $260 for everything. Good? Okay. I'll go ahead and get started then. Take it. No, I don't need help. I'm just gonna take a quick picture of it. There's a little bit of scrap metal, but not much, but also there ain't that much trash in general. This has got a decent amount of weight. Every time you buy something, you will find it on another job. 2 barrels right here. Granted, they don't have lids. Some pretty good landscaping fabric, but I don't need it, and I have some at home for my own projects. I hear that turbo whistling like crazy. Who needs fishing rods? They look a bit cheap. It looks like a lot of stuff, but it's really not. It's just pretty spread out, and it's also very light stuff. I didn't know I needed more firewood, but I'll save it from the landfill. I ain't paying the dump fee on this. Got a little bit more scrap metal. Just gonna put it to the side. That way I can dig it out easily and toss it into another trailer. It's definitely nice when people bag stuff up. It's way easier to remove and just toss in the trailer. Ooh, ripped. But it didn't make a mess. Oh. Looks like they have some sort of machine that can, you know, cut through wood, whatever you want. My father-in-law has one of these. I'm the sledgehammer. For those of you guys that didn't know, this is scrap right here, guys. You can scrap these. That you can't, but this definitely can. This tent right here is pretty good. It's a 3-minute setup, but I don't need it, so I'm just gonna scrap it as is. I'm not even gonna open it up to see if it's in good condition or not. Just because who wants to buy a tent right now, especially when winter's coming?
So appreciate it.
Thank you very much.
Yep.
Gave me a little tip.
Gave you a tip.
You're awesome. Thank you.
So.
I'll get this swept up for you.
Oh, okay.
I like to pull away from the walls or, you know, junk, and then I just push it. And especially like since more country, if you have trees that you want to take down, stuff like that,
Okay.
we do that a lot out there.
Awesome.
So
I'll keep you in
Yep.
mind, cousin. You definitely have been.
sounds good. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Have a good day again. All right, guys, we just wrapped up over here. I'm headed home now, only 14 minutes away, which is very nice. It's a local job, and I only priced it at $260, which is still a fair price. Don't get me wrong. Typically, I'd be closer to 300 bucks on a job like this, but because it's a repeat customer, I like to take care of them a little bit extra. Plus, I felt bad for her. For the day she called me, I couldn't make it out that day, and then this was the next available day she had. She was very flexible with me, thankfully. She wasn't like in a rush, but when people are willing to work with me and wait on me instead of be impatient and just call the next guy, yes, I'm gonna take care of him a little bit extra. So I did, like, you know, 260 instead of 300. She was extremely happy with my work, and she paid me 280. But honestly, it didn't even take up that much space in my trailer, about 1/3. And honestly, I could make it take up about 25% of the trailer. I just don't crush stuff down like crazy unless I have to. It has to make sense for me to spend more time doing it, because if I only get like one job right now by the landfill, let's say it's a $200 job, I'm just gonna pull in and dump. So why spend time breaking stuff down if you're still gonna dump it? Now, if I go to a job that's pretty big, I'm gonna break all that stuff down if it allows me to fit it all in one load. This is why it's very important to charge enough, because if something happens, you can afford to give a discount. Now, if you're the cheapest guy on the block, you can't afford to give discounts, you can't afford to maintain your equipment, and half the time you can't even afford to show up to work because you don't got fuel in your tank. I'd rather charge a little bit more, be able to afford fuel, maintenance, and everything else that goes with it. If you're cheap, you're in here to make a quick buck. You're not here to last. If you want to last, you got to charge market prices. Look at your competition. What are the big guys charging? And you want to be around their ballpark. If you're 200 bucks when the big guys are charging 700, you're going to go out of business. You ain't going to be able to afford nothing. I just got home. It's time to unload the scrap metal, and that way I can use the trailer if needed. I also might have a stump grinding job later on today, or maybe another day. I'm talking with a customer now. Somehow someone referred him. I don't know exactly who. He told me their name, but I can't recall. So somebody knows me, I don't know them, but if I can get a job out of it, I'm happy. Wow, that thing's heavy. Why am I doing this? So I can make more money. Yes, I'm working twice, but I also don't have to pay to dump, and I get paid to dump. I got some junk over here, but not really junk. I'm gonna bend these aluminum panels and put them in this barrel. I also have aluminum in here, but I'm gonna take this out, put it in the other one. That one's gonna be more for smaller stuff. Unfortunately, that guy with the stump is not available until next week, he said, and I don't even know if I have the job. But what I've been doing since was cleaning up this dirty aluminum. Super easy, just put a drill. I don't know what happened with that one. That one's like stripped or something. Had to use this pry bar. Not a pry bar, but this whatever pokey thing.
And this has a mostly plastic, but since it's got metal in it as well, I'm recycling them at the scrapyard. This is this bin I got right here. I cleaned all this up. I had this aluminum laying here for so long, but since I got time, I'm gonna take care of it today. I also had these two chairs chilling in my backyard that I got off jobs a while back. I'm not gonna clean them completely, but I'll clean up the easy stuff, and then I'm gonna leave some plastic and just scrap it, you know, because if you leave some aluminum, you can scrap the plastic with it. So I'm just gonna slice them here, here, and the aluminum in here, and the screws are gonna get scrapped for shred. I'm gonna clean up this aluminum rack next. Instead of taking off these bolts, I'm just gonna cut them with the bolt cutters, and hopefully it works. If not, then I'll use an impact. Yes sir, it did. I didn't even see these earlier. I haven't showed you guys my chickens in a couple days, so I'm gonna let them out, show them to you guys. Also, I got a clean dirt coop. This requires maintenance as well, you know. They don't just produce eggs. You gotta feed them. You gotta clean their coop. Good girls. They're good. I already took their eggs, but all this poop gotta go, especially here. See all this? And what I typically do is I just dump it down in my yard, fertilizer. I got this coop from a junk job and I just kept it for the coop. Makes it easier to clean. In a couple days, all of this stuff will just, you know, decompose. That's pretty much how I do it, and then I add more if needed. If you put too much, it won't fit, and I'll start pushing it back. And that's pretty much it. Just gotta close it, put the chickens back in later on, and we're good to go. They'll be laying some clean eggs, because if you let it get too dirty, the eggs are gonna have poop on them when you pick them up in the morning. Unfortunately, there isn't much going on today, so this is pretty much gonna wrap it up for this video. If you enjoyed this content, please don't forget to hit that like button, comment, and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace. Alright guys, this is gonna be a different style of, you know, add on to an end of a video, because I wasn't planning on filming today and I wasn't recording earlier, so I'm just gonna add into another video and still post it on YouTube. But I wasn't planning on working today. I was just chilling with the wifey, and I got a text message from a subscriber asking for a spare tire because he got a blowout. And I told him, yeah, I got some. Do you want a new one, used one? He went for a used one, and he was gonna send his buddy to come pick it up, but I asked him what's his ETA, and he said over an hour. And I asked him, like, where are you? And he sent me an address. It's like literally 8 minutes from my house, so I just hopped in the truck and I'm gonna go help him out. I don't want him waiting for, like, you know, 2 hours to fix a tire, which sucks. I'd hate to be in that situation, and if I can help him out, I'm gonna do it and get him on the road sooner. I think he has a TL6 and it blew out on him. Interesting. Well, I haven't seen this setup yet, so you guys will get to see it with me. I never met him neither. I talked to him a couple times. He's from like Loganville, which is like 40 minutes from me. Let's see if we can find him. It's supposed to be one of these gas stations. Okay, I see a TL6 over there, so let's... Oh, he even drove it off the trailer. He was probably trying to pick it up with a TL6 to replace the tire. Funny guy. I might have entered from the wrong side. I probably should have gone through there. Oh yeah, he picked it up with a skid steer. This dude's crazy. Bro, what are you thinking picking up the trailer with a skid steer?
I don't have a jack.
I got one, bro.
I didn't. That's all right.
I got a trailer 8. You already took the whole tire off and everything?
I took it off. I wanted
You're
to be
funny.
prepared by the time you got here. I already had to ask you to come help me.
All right, I'm gonna back it up right here and I'll take the tire out. I'm out here in shorts, flip-flops, and a t-shirt.
Buddies of mine bought some dump trailers and I told them to buy one of these and they wouldn't found one.
They bought a top shelf?
No, they went and bought tough dumps. I said, go buy a top shelf. I don't want to drive to Florida. I said, pay extra, they'll deliver it to you.
Yeah, probably still get a cheaper deal.
And that's what I told them. I said, you probably come out way better.
How long you been over here sitting down?
Probably about an hour.
About an hour?
Yeah.
Dang, man.
I'm trying to think of something. I was like,
I'm surprised you broke down right at my exit.
Yeah,
That's so interesting.
driving right up this way and I thought about it. I was like, you know what, dude, we can wander. Let's see if he has the time.
Yeah, it's funny because Winder could be like 30 minutes from here or 10 minutes from here.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
It's worth a shot.
You renting this skid steer and trailer or is it yours?
No, the trailer's mine, but the skid steer.
I can't believe you picked it up with a skid steer, dude. That's like the funniest thing.
Had to. I was like, well, I don't have a jack, so that's what I got.
Yeah.
I had everything else.
You got to get yourself a trailer aid. They're like 50 bucks on Amazon, and if you get a flat tire, you just drive on it.
Really?
Either forwards or backwards.
Oh.
I used it in my video a couple times. You've probably seen it. Yeah. That stuff's good. I don't carry a jack neither, but when I get a flat tire on a trailer, I fix it real quick.
This trailer's real good about just blowing up a tire, finding nails.
It's a nice trailer, though.
I like it.
What year is it?
I got it brand new last year, but it was a 2022 model, but I got it last year.
Okay.
It just sat at the dealership. They never sold it.
Huh.
Yeah, I got right there before the racetrack, and I just looked behind me and I saw pieces of rubber just flying all over.
Were you using this exit for work, or where were you working?
No, I was taking the machine back to where I rented from.
And what did they charge for it?
For those are after tax, it's like $278.
$278? That's not bad at all. That's hecka cheap.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. I was like, that's not bad. I said, you know what, I'll just sell for the drive to Gainesville.
Because you're in Loganville, right? How far out is it from Gainesville usually? Like an hour?
Yeah, about an hour, depending on traffic. And I was like, yeah, I could take it back tomorrow, but I was like, might as well take it back today. Traffic's not gonna be that bad.
Yeah. Dang, man.
I was like, because from where I was coming from, I think it was like right at an hour. I was like, man, that'll be nothing. Got right there, and I looked, the tire was just flapping in the wind.
You need help with anything or no?
No, it should be alright.
All right, bro.
Appreciate it.
I'll see you later.
Yes, sir.
Be safe, all right?
I'll try.
You carrying diesel with you?
I got just a little bit.
That's what's up. That's cool.
I was hoping to meet you after I got my truck put back together. Well, I got in a thin accident and the hood flipped up, so that's why the hood's sitting like that. So I had
Your hood opened on you? Dang.
So I kind of just had to do something a little ghetto and strap it down a little bit. Yeah, I was like, until I can find a red hood, I think I just have to wait.
Yeah. sucks for him, you know. Definitely not a good day. But that's why you got to carry a spare tire at all times. You never know what's going to happen, especially when you're towing equipment. Flat tire will happen, just a matter of time. So better be prepared than not. Peace.